Hello, welcome back to my channel and to today's video where I am going to be sharing some of the outfits that I will be wearing this month. This month being September. So we are officially in autumn. I mean, when you guys are watching this, it's going to be almost October. So if not already October, but I am very much excited for the autumn season. Oh, Boris finds this thrilling, clearly. I thought he was going to help share outfit number one, but alas, no. Oh my God, I'm back to my bob as well. I completely forgot to reference that, but look, my Emma Hill bob, the thing that so many of you know me for, along with blazers, is back and I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. I feel, because I've kind of since COVID experimented with a few different hairstyles. It grew out and then got a bit of curtain bangs, and then I did chop it a little bit, well, not me, obviously, a professional, chopped it a little bit shorter at the start of this year, but it still wasn't like my old bob that so many of you know me for. Although granted, I do have darker hair now, I'm not a blonde anymore, but yes, it is back to the bob and I love it. Anyway, let's get back to this outfit. So let's do a little full length. There we go. Very autumnal, which I think is a positive start for the first outfit of this video. So the jumper is from Zara. Now, I have kind of gone against my own, not rule, but my own preference, where I don't normally buy like artificial fibres when it comes to knitwear, so polyester, acrylic, that kind of thing. I, for the most part, 98% of the time will stay away from them. However, this one is artificial fibres, but I absolutely love it. It's like autumn jumper perfection, aside from the fact that it's not made from wool or cashmere or whatever. So that is the jumper. The bag is brown suede, obviously, and that is from Arket. The jeans, let's go back, are my barrel leg jeans, the sort of washed black ones. These are from Marks and Sparks. The ballet flats, those are actually really old. I say really old, it's like 3-4 years old. They are genuine leather and they were also from Marks and Spencer, but this particular style isn't available anymore, which I just think is an absolute travesty because they are so comfortable and I wish that they would just bring them back out again. So let's all sign some sort of magic petition to do that. And then what else have we got? We've got a little bit of jewellery. So the earrings, I've got 2 pairs in. I've decided to re-pierce my second holes. Both of those are from Monica Vinader. And the same goes for the rope chain necklace, also Monica Vinader. And there we go. That is outfit number 1 for September. Good morning, everyone. We have just got back off our morning dog walk, and before I get changed I wanted to just share my dog walking outfit with you guys. I have just gone and scrubbed my boots, which are normally caked in mud, so that I can stand indoors and actually share this outfit with you all. So let's start off with the jacket. This is a wax jacket. It's green and it has brown corduroy collar and also elbow patches, if you can see there. This is a good few years old. I bought this from the brand Totem. It was very expensive. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this jacket, but there are plenty of other options available which cost considerably less. And I did make a full edit, so it's time for a shameless plug. I did make a full edit of this season's wax jacket, so I'll leave a link to that post down below if you are indeed looking for a wax jacket. Underneath, I have, I think this is a year old, but this is a wool jumper. It's a quarter zip, as you will see, and this is from the brand Colourful Standard. The boots, I'm going to skip to the boots. So they are actually brown. I don't know if you can see in this light, although the sun has just gone behind a cloud, and they're from Fit Flop. Now, let me tell you, I have tried many a hiking boot from all of the like big outdoorsy brands, lots of non-outdoorsy brands, and these are by far the best ones I have ever tried. My feet are never wet, they're waterproof, obviously to a degree, you can't go wading through a river in them, but in morning dew and long grass, that kind of thing, my feet always remain dry and they're just so comfortable. And then the leggings. So these are actually a new purchase of mine, however, I have had similar before. They're from Uniqlo. These ones are brown, but they do also come in black. And they are from the new Heat Tech range. So for new autumn winter 2025/26, new in, they're amazing. And there we go. There is my seasonal dog walking outfit. If it gets a little bit cooler, I will add on a hat, just a little beanie and a scarf. For any of you who have seen my dog walking edit, you may have already seen which hat and scarf I have. But yes, this for the most part is what I have been wearing and probably will wear at least throughout September. Good morning, everyone. I was going to say a little bit grey outside today. It's a lot grey outside today. So there's no sunshine, which means it feels considerably cooler outside. This is my outfit for the day. I'm actually re-wearing an outfit that I filmed in a video a couple of weeks ago, which by the time this video goes up, you will have already seen it. And it is transitional / early autumn outfits that you can wear now. And the reason you can wear them now is because layering is the key. And that's what I've done today. So as you can see, I've got a white t-shirt on under this sweater or jumper rather, as my base. Then I've got a grey, this is just a basic cashmere jumper from COS. And then I've got a brown suede jacket over the top. This is from Massimo Dutti, but it's not this season. It was last year, and I did actually buy this pre-loved off Vinted. I say pre-loved, it had the tags on, so perhaps it was someone that had changed their mind and then ran out of their receipt time or something. And then I've got a brown suede belt on that is from Arquette. The jeans, these are old, but they were from Zara. The bag, you may remember from a few videos last year, was from Etsy. I have found another seller that sells this bag, so for anyone that maybe was trying to get hold of it and couldn't, there will be a link down in the description box below. And then boots, I've been wearing these a lot, but these are they're sort of a mid-heel, and they're a pointed toe, real leather. I've also got them in brown suede, but I just felt like the black was a better option for today. And they are from Marks and Spencer. And there we go. That is today's outfit. I will catch you in the next one. Good afternoon, everyone. Simon and I are off to the cinema. So this is what I am wearing. We went to the cinema the other night, and I just found that when I came out, and granted it was a little bit later than when we're going to be coming out tonight, but I was freezing cold. The mornings and the evenings are definitely getting much cooler, like single digits now. So I have added an extra layer tonight with a scarf in the hopes that that's just going to keep me warm enough for getting from the cinema to the car park. So let's run through this outfit. Jewellery wise, if we start off with that, I know you can't see it properly, but earrings and necklace are both Monica Vinader. The scarf is from Marks and Spencer, and it's a triangle scarf. The jumper, this is old, but they do normally bring these out each autumn winter season. It's from their premium range at H&M, and I think, if memory serves me correctly, it's a wool and cashmere blend, but it's quite thick. It's one of the few pieces of H&M cashmere that I do recommend, and that is because it is blended with wool, so it feels more substantial and more durable. Obviously not as soft as 100% cashmere, but nonetheless, very nice jumper. Then the bag, that is the large Le Pliage by Longchamp. And the jeans are old, they're just a straight leg with a mid-rise, and those were from Zara. And then I've got on, that's what happens when you turn 40, folks. I've got on those Marks and Spencer leather ankle boots. Again. So there we go. That's me I'll catch you in the next one. Good morning, everyone. Simon and I are off to go and do a bit of food shopping. So this is what I am wearing. It's relatively mild day, but I always get cold in supermarkets because of the freezers and the aircon and stuff. So that's why I've popped on my coat. And also I just can't wait for coat weather now. I'm impatient. So let's start off at the top. So the usual Monica Vinader, just sort of basic hoop, tubey hoop earrings, and the Monica Vinader rope chain necklace. Underneath, I'm going to have to be quite quick as well because I've literally just put cuticle oil on my nails and I can feel everything sliding out of my hands. So underneath, the jumper is from COS. That is one of their basic cashmere crew necks. The coat is from Mango. It's a beautiful shade of burgundy or aubergine, maybe. Who knows? The bag is my Celine So Sangle. Then I've got on some old Zara jeans. These are wide legs and they're really long, which is why I normally wear these. Oh, there we go. Normally wear these. No, it's just not working, is it? I'm better on this leg. No, clearly not. Which is normally why I wear these Marks and Spencer boots with them, because it just gives me a little bit of extra leg height and prevents them sort of scraping along on the floor. And I think that's it. That's it for me today. So I'm sort of burgundy, black and grey. Good afternoon, everyone. Simon and I are heading out for lunch and possibly to the farm shop, but we'll see how it goes. So this is what I am wearing, and look who's coming out to play. Someone left a comment on the YouTube video where I unboxed this bag the other day, and it made me watch a tiny little snippet of that video, and I forgot how much joy I got when I got this bag, or how much joy I experienced when I got this bag. And it just sits in its dust bag most of the time. And do you know what? It's such a lovely bag. And it's one of those that I've always said I will never, ever get rid of. And recently I have been thinking, God, is it just really sad that it's sat in the dust bag? And so I've sort of made a deal with myself to use the bag more. So I have whipped her out today. For anyone that's wondering, this is a Celine classic bag, or sometimes known as the box bag, but this one actually isn't made of box leather. If I come in, you can see it's got a texture. This is liege leather. So that's the bag done. Let's crack on with the rest of the outfit. So I've just got in some basic Monica Vinader hoops. I do have a necklace on, but with chunky jumpers like this, they always end up slipping underneath, so I won't bother showing you that. The jumper is from H&M, and I actually bought this recently on one of the member sale days. I love it when they do a member sale day, because that is when I take advantage of any of the premium range that I've had my eye on. So they're cashmere, mohair, alpaca, any of that kind of stuff, wool, silk. That's when I take advantage, when there's a bit of a discount on. And then the trousers, these are from, I was going to say Stradivarius, but I think they're actually Pull and Bear. And as you can see, they are like a burgundy, flowy, wide leg. And then the trainers are Veja V10s, I think. I'll double check that. And there we go. That is today's outfit. I will see you in the next one. Good morning, everyone. I'm off to Blue Water in a moment because I've got I think it's my 4th treatment of laser hair removal. And there have been a few people asking for updates on that. I'm not going to waffle on about it in this video, but if you go on my channel, there's like a few little tabs along the top, like title bars essentially. So you can see videos, playlists, shorts, and there is a little section called posts. And on there, I usually add just random little photos. I'll do clothing edits, daily outfits, photos of the dogs, that kind of thing. So I think what I'll do is do a little sort of update for anyone that's interested on that tab. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So this is what I am wearing to head off to blue water. It is a little bit chilly this morning, but I do have a t-shirt on underneath this jumper, so I can whip that off should I get a little bit too warm. And I've got a really big bag, so I can put my jumper in there if needs be. So accessories wise, these are the Ray-Ban hexagons. I do have on, sorry, that's a really awkward angle, my usual Monica Vinader hoops. The jumper, this is old, but it's one of the thick, chunky COS cashmere options with the funnel neck, but this is one of the shorter styles, which I think is the only style they do now. They don't do the longer ones. The bag, this is, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera because I'm at a slightly odd angle, but it's a really nice shade of brown and it's genuine leather. It's just a very basic tote bag, but that is from Zara. The jeans, and I've opted for these today because they are looser fitting. These are a boyfriend fit and they are from Marks and Spencer. They're a couple of years old, but they do still do this style. And then finally, the trainers. These are kind of tying in with the brown colour of my bag, and these are Adidas Spätzle, or handball Spätzles, I think is the full name for those. So there we go, that's today's outfit. I will see you all in the next one. Good morning everyone. It is a gloriously sunny day outside, as you can see, but it is a little bit chilly, hence why I'm wearing a coat. Also, excuse the mess, but I was filming yesterday for this video, which involves a lot of burgundy. It's a burgundy styling video and kind of like how you can integrate burgundy, which is a big colour this season, into your existing wardrobe. And that is going to be coming your way mid-October, if I can remember our filming schedule. I'm sure it's mid-October, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, let's crack on with today's outfit. So I've got some earrings in. Those are like a regular funky shaped hoops from Monica Vinader. Necklace, that is also Monica Vinader. That's the sort of rope style that I usually wear. The coat, which I will try and film when I'm not holding the mic, a close up to see if I can get it, but it's got a very faded pinstripe. It's navy. It's long, there is no back vent, which I really like, and it's single-breasted, and I absolutely love this, and it is from Mango. It's a wool blend, and it's from their sort of more premium collection, which is called Selection. So yes, that is, I highly recommend. Underneath, I've got on a navy crew neck cashmere jumper from Uniqlo. The jeans, these are old, these are also from Mango. They were called Matilda and they're a straight leg. I don't know if they still do them, but if I can find them, then of course I will link them down below in the description box. And then the shoes are Veja, and I think they're called Volley. So there we go. That's me for today. I will see you in the next one. Good afternoon, everyone. Simon and I are just about to head out. We're going for late lunch, early dinner with friends. I call it Linner. And then after that, we're all going to the cinema. So this is what I'm wearing. There have been some rather ominous rain clouds outside that have yet to empty themselves, and just, it would be sod's law that the moment I get out of the car to walk to the restaurant and to the cinema, that is the moment that they would choose to empty themselves on me, which is why I've got on a trench coat. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't bother. I've also got a brolly in my bag. I am that convinced that it's going to rain on me. So anyway, let's start off with the jewellery. I've got my usual Monica Vinader hoops and rope chain necklace. The jumper, I hope you can see the shade. It is a burgundy jumper. It's a cashmere crew neck from the H&M Premium collection. The trench coat is from Marks and Spencer. It's the one I've been harping on about a lot recently. The bag is my snack bag. Got some snacks in there for the cinema. And that is the large navy Le Pliage bag from Longchamp. And then I've got some old jeans on. These are from Pull & Bear. They're a wide leg. Just nice and comfy, especially when you're sat in the cinema for a long period of time. And then the trainers, these are my Veja Volley trainers. And this is going to be my final outfit. So it is time for me to bid you all farewell and just say thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.